Entrepreneur Evan Wienburg knew how poor connectivity was affecting thousands of people in the southwest. A former leader of an RAF technology program, he co-founded TrueSpeed, a full fibre infrastructure and internet service provider focused on bringing world-leading ultra-fast broadband to harder-to-reach areas.
Having moved to the southwest 8 years ago, it was clearly obvious that where I moved from, I was able to operate freely, and when we moved into a house in a beautiful location, couldn't do anything. There was an enormous digital divide, the haves and have-nots. We knew that the bigger companies were not investing in the local area and that the rural parts of Somerset were missing out. It was too expensive for them, didn't fit their business model. We just want good connectivity, great connectivity, world-beating connectivity for everybody in the region. It promotes economic growth and it allows people to live a normal, relaxed life and choose where they want to work, how they want to work, and how they want to spend leisure time.
Alex heads up a UK and US-based production studio.
It's absolutely essential that we have an absolutely bulletproof internet connection. I'm working obviously constantly on big streams of data, terabytes of data, and it was only actually because of TrueSpeed that we were able to take this property. I was willing to put my money on that bet of them being able to get the funding together to grow this network in the area, and I'm very grateful that they did because they've followed through fully with their promise. A 1,000 meg internet connection living in the middle of nowhere. I'm also able to remote access into the office in LA and actually work on LA computers as well as the London office.
Founded in 2014, TrueSpeed saw a 177% rise in its turnover in 2019 and has relocated to larger premises in Bath.
I think being local is really important. We serve local residents and business customers, and it's not often you actually find that you get that. So from a support perspective, we are both local and personal in that sense. Being credible and honest and actually putting the customer first is really making a big difference to the brand. Where we're building to new networks, we are both delivering connectivity to schools and community hubs, and we provide them with ultra-fast broadband free for life.
The biggest business lesson I could teach anybody doing anything from scratch that seems completely bonkers is concentrate on the things that you need to concentrate on in the immediacy of the day. Have a long-term plan and try and keep to that, but whatever your plan is, it doesn't turn out always the way that you want it to. But you need to adapt, you need to be strong, you need to be resilient, you need to believe in what you're doing, and therefore explaining the value of the investment was really straightforward. We're delivering a brilliant product to people who really need it and who are willing to pay for it. And that enabled us to get to a position where we could get the right funding from angel investors and then from Aviva, ultimately, to drive us to success.
We are definitely a team, which is really important. We trust in each other's judgment. We're not afraid, though, to say, well, actually, we think we need to do something different, or there's ways to make things better.
People are the most important asset that the company has. We ask everybody to give their best, to be tired at the end of the day and to be happy with the work that they've done during that day. And we encourage that with a very strong sense of leadership. So happy customers and a driven and well looked after team are what will make this company fly.
Before I was a customer of TrueSpeed, I was on another internet provider, and sending an email when it was windy or raining was impossible if there was a small word attachment. Now we've got a fantastic service. I'm the clearest video in the meeting when we got 30 people on the screen. I'm very grateful. I can work from home, my wife can work from home, my son can work from home during COVID.
TrueSpeed won an industry award for Best Rural ISP in 2019 and has doubled its workforce over 2 years. With 30,000 properties on board, it set a target of serving 500,000 by 2025.
We went into lockdown before the rest of the country did in the first lockdown in spring. And we did that because we had the technology and the capability to absolutely remotely work our business model. In that time, we've taken on 40% more staff. I hear a lot of people talking to us about the world's never going to be the same as it was pre-COVID. And actually our view is the world's never going to be the same as it was yesterday. It's always evolving.